Have you ever wondered how forgiveness can change your perspective? Imagine walking through life with a backpack full of stones. Each stone represents a grudge, a hurtful word, or an unkind action you've experienced. The more you hold on to these stones, the heavier your burden becomes. Yet, the power of forgiveness offers us an incredible opportunity. It gives us the chance to remove these stones, to lighten our load, and to move forward with a renewed sense of freedom and clarity. But what does it mean to forgive? It's important to understand that forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or condoning the hurtful actions of others. Instead, it's about releasing the power that these past hurts have over us. It's about choosing to let go of resentment and anger, and instead embracing compassion and understanding. Forgiving, however, is not synonymous with forgetting. We can forgive someone, but it doesn't mean we have to forget what they did. It's crucial to remember the lessons we've learned from these experiences. After all, these lessons shape us, they guide us, and they help us navigate through life more wisely. To forget these lessons would be to erase the wisdom we've gained from our experiences. The beauty of forgiveness lies in its transformative power. It changes our perspective from one of victimhood to one of resilience and strength. It helps us to see that we are not defined by the hurtful actions of others, but by our ability to rise above them. It shows us that we have the power to choose peace over resentment, love over hate, and understanding over judgment. Forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. It's not always easy, and it may not happen overnight. But with each step we take towards forgiveness, we make room for more joy, more peace, and more love in our lives. And isn't that a journey worth embarking on? Remember, forgiveness is not a sign of weakness but a sign of strength. Have you ever felt a deep pain, an ache so profound that words can't express it? Let's delve into a tale that paints such a picture. Imagine a person, let's call them Jay. Jay was like any other person, with dreams and aspirations, with hopes and fears. But there was something that set Jay apart. Jay had a heart that loved deeply, and with that depth of love came an equal capacity for hurt. One day, Jay was betrayed by someone they held dear. The hurt was intense, a searing pain that penetrated the very core of their being. Yet Jay chose to remain silent, not because they couldn't retaliate, but because they chose not to. There's a certain kind of strength in silence, a quiet courage that isn't often recognized. It's the strength to hold your tongue when every fiber of your being screams to lash out. It's the courage to bear your pain silently, without letting it spill over and affect those around you. But this silence, this quiet endurance, can be terrifying in its own way. Because when pain is expressed, it can be understood, it can be shared. But when it's held within, it becomes an unknown entity. An unseen wound that festers and throbs. A silent scream that resonates within the confines of one's heart. Jay's silent pain was a testament to their strength, a symbol of their unspoken courage, but it was also a reminder of the depth of their hurt. It was a silence that spoke volumes, a pain that echoed louder than any spoken words. And so Jay continued to bear their silent pain, choosing to forgive rather than retaliate, to heal rather than hurt. And in doing so, they found a strength they didn't know they possessed. Silence can be a powerful tool, a testament to one's strength and resilience, but it can also be a cry for understanding, a plea for empathy. For in the silence of pain, there lies a story that is often overlooked, a narrative that is often unheard. Silent pain can be the loudest cry. Ever wondered why the right person always seems to come at the right time? There's a hidden wisdom in this. A lesson that life often teaches us in the most unexpected ways. It's a journey of self-discovery, of learning to value ourselves in ways we never thought possible before. Picture this. There's a person who's been hurt, time and time again, by someone who just didn't know how to value them. They've been let down, their trust betrayed, their hopes dashed. It's a painful place to be, feeling insignificant to someone you've given so much of yourself to. But in that pain, there's a transformative process taking place. This person, despite the hurt, begins to realize something crucial. They start to understand that their worth is not defined by how others treat them, but by how they see themselves. They start to value their own time, their own feelings, and their own needs. They begin to realize that they are deserving of respect, of kindness, and of love. And most importantly, they start to understand that it's okay to wait for the right person, the one who will truly value them for who they are. Throughout this journey, time becomes a healer and a teacher. It brings with it the wisdom to understand that not everyone will value us the way we deserve to be valued, but it also brings with it the patience to wait for those who will. And then, just when they've learned to value themselves, to respect their own time and worth, the right person comes along. This person sees their worth, values their time, and loves them for who they are. It's as if the universe has conspired to bring them together at the perfect moment. It's a beautiful, magical moment that makes all the previous pain seem worth it. The right person at the right time can make all the difference. And remember, that right person could be you, learning to value yourself, your time, and the people around you in the most profound way. Do you believe that the tongue is a mirror to the heart? Now that's a question to ponder. But before we dive into it, let's take a step back and think about what we mean by the heart. The heart, in this context, isn't just a vital organ pumping blood through our bodies. It represents our innermost feelings, desires, and intentions. Imagine a serene lake, still and calm. When you throw a pebble into it, the ripples spread out, reflecting the impact of that small stone. Similarly, our words are like those ripples. They emanate from the core of our being, our heart, and reveal our true selves to the world. Take, for instance, the story of a man known for his harsh and bitter words. His tongue was sharp, and his words often cut deeper than any knife. But what did these words say about his heart? They revealed a heart filled with anger, resentment, and pain. His heart was not at peace, and it reflected in his words. On the other hand, there was a woman known for her kind and gentle words. Her tongue was soft, spreading warmth and love wherever she went. Her words painted a picture of a heart filled with compassion, kindness, and love. It's not just about what we say, but how we say it. The tone of our voice, the choice of our words, the emotions we infuse into them, they all add up, creating a clear reflection of our heart. But remember, the tongue is not just a mirror, it's also a powerful tool. It can build and destroy, comfort and hurt, inspire and discourage. The words we utter can leave a lasting impact, so it's crucial to choose them wisely. Just like the heart is the essence of our being, our words are the essence of our heart. They reveal what lies beneath the surface, giving others a glimpse into our innermost feelings and intentions. So, the next time you speak, remember that your words are more than just sounds. They are a reflection of your heart. The tongue does not lie, for it reflects what the heart truly feels. Have you ever thought that some questions don't need answers but understanding? In the intricate tapestry of human communication, understanding plays a pivotal role. It's the silent thread weaving through every conversation, bridging the gap between spoken words and the unspoken feelings they carry. Imagine this. You're having a conversation with a close friend who's been through a rough patch. They share their burdens, their fears, their sorrows. They aren't looking for solutions or answers. They're looking for understanding, a sympathetic ear, a shoulder to lean on. This is where the art of listening and understanding comes into play. Listening isn't just about hearing the words that are spoken. It's about tuning into the emotions behind those words. It's about empathy, about putting yourself in the other person's shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. Understanding, on the other hand, is about grasping the true essence of what is being communicated. It's about recognizing the emotions, the motives, and the desires that drive the conversation. It's about acknowledging the other person's experience without judgment or prejudice. There are times when silence is more comforting than any words of advice. In these moments, the greatest gift you can offer is your understanding. It's the silent acknowledgement that their feelings are valid, that their pain is real, and that they aren't alone in their struggle. And sometimes, it's in the quiet act of listening that we find our own healing. As we open our hearts and minds to understand others, we unravel our own emotions, our own fears, and our own hopes. We learn to see ourselves in others, to recognize our shared humanity. So the next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember the power of understanding. Remember that not all questions need answers. Sometimes they just need to be understood. So lend an ear, offer your understanding, and watch as your conversations transform into bridges of empathy and compassion. Remember, understanding is the first step to acceptance and the doorway to healing.
Thank you for watching, and comment _ for our improvement and development.